Son, why are you crying so loudly?
Father, I don't know what came over me. I killed Sandra.
You're a man now, son.
Well.
Yes.
Well then. I just don't think you're what we're looking for. No one really wants to watch that.
Thank you for your time.
Come on, again. Come on, one more time.
Forget it.
Come on. So I've wrote the script. I've just changed a couple lines.
Well, from the few lines I've read, looks great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the seminar, guys. I trust that our time together will help you to understand what it means to be successful and what success takes. Now, I've been in the industry 30 years, well, 35, but oh well. And in that time, I've learnt many things. Perseverance. It's a simple question with a simple answer. It's about taking action. Reliability, not just to others, but to yourself. Money, cold hard cash. If you're going to have an addiction, that's the drug to have. You can have all this information, but not know how to use it. Listen to those who are successful. They're your roadmap. There's no point in labouring for 5 or 10 years to reinvent the wheel. The tools are fine. You've just got to know a way to engage them and use them. That's what I told him. Nah, Tommy, you're full of shit. And where is he now? Because I don't see him. And don't get me wrong, he was an admirable man. But unlike him, my future is secure. So how do you become a Garrett and not a Tommy? You've got to have a plan in place. Now, you might think you want to be the head honcho, but you've got to learn to start from the ground up. Now, when you accept that fact, life becomes much easier. Don't just dream it, but put it into action.
Excuse me.
Q&A's after, mate. Happy to take questions, but I'm speaking.
I think you're full of shit.
As I say, Q&A's later. That wasn't a question.
I don't think it's fair that you think infantilizing the audience is some kind of achievement.
Mate, this is a free event. It may not be for everyone, but unless you've tried it, you're not going to know.
I think you should treat the audience with more respect than your methods allow. You're manipulating us.
Artists are constantly playing at our emotions. But I would dare you to resent a piece of art that moves you. You shut yourself off from the opportunities, then you only have yourself to blame when you wake up and realise that it was all for nothing. Name.
What?
What's your name? What's on your birth certificate? What are your parents so proud to call you?
William.
Well, William, what do you do?
What?
For a job. What do you do for a job? So does that mean you don't have a job?
I make video essays.
Video essays. And does that turn a good coin?
It can.
It can. So does that mean that you're not very good?
Well,
Well, Well, I've never heard of you. Anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time. My book's available in the foyer, $59.95. More than happy to take your questions, and I promise I won't bite.
Well, I'll catch up with you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. How are you, mate? How did you enjoy the talk?
Yeah, it was really good.
It's great.
How do you deal with criticism?
Well, look, there's two types of criticism. There's good and there's bad. The bad type you just discard. It's not relevant to your life. But the good criticism is something you keep in your artillery for later on. You know, you draw on it when you need to.
I guess that makes sense.
Anything else?
How do you cope with rejection?
Well, look, mate, I'm not claiming to be perfect. But when I was younger, I dealt with rejection several times. But you know what? It's something you learn what people need and you meet their needs. It's all in the book.
Okay. It's an interesting title.
On the toilet, where some of my greatest ideas come from. Sort of like taking a spiritual dump, if I may say so. You know, it's all in the book. $59.95.
Excuse me?
I thought you were buying the book.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Enjoy.
Better watch it there, buddy. You might run into something. Success in you. Bah.
So what brings you here?
Shopping.
Us.
Yeah, got my whole grain bread.
You done goofed.
Huh? What kind of bread do you get?
No, not the bread. The seminar. You should have shut up before you even began.
Ah, man, I stood up.
You did. And I thought to myself, there's a man I would follow into the ninth circle of hell. And you open your mouth and you're done goofed.
Look, I admit it wasn't my best performance, but it didn't seem right to me he'd be allowed to just sling his snake oil without anybody challenging him.
Well done, savior of the little man.
Obviously I didn't do my job well if idiots like you still bought the book.
Yeah, not my proudest moment. Don't even know why I'm reading it. By the way, I don't need your protection. People don't need coddling.
Protection? I'm not protecting anyone. I hope you get your money out of it, I suppose.
Yeah. I got caught up and bought a self-help book.
That ain't no self-help book.
Well, it is a self-help book. I did agree with what you said there.
When?
At the seminar.
But you just said I should have shut up before I began.
Yeah, but there was some stuff I agreed with.
Such as?
That the audience deserves respect.
When did I say that?
When you accused Garrett of infantilizing the audience.
Oh, that.
Apart from that, I thought it was a pretty good seminar.
That wasn't a seminar. That was a waste of time. And in your case, a poor investment.
Wasn't there supposed to be a Bible on set?
Yeah, it's on the table.
No.
No, it's under the table.
No?
No, it's in the bag.
No.
Oh, I know. I had a revelation. I think I was using it as a coaster.
You don't use the Bible as a coaster. Have some reverence. Anyway, problem solved.
Teamwork!
Hello?
Oh, it's you.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
nothing?
Look, I know this is a meaningful experience, but can you turn that off, please? Seminar was shit house.
That sucks. By the way, got milk?
Huh?
Did you get the milk?
Oh.
Excuse me, can I bring something to your attention?
Okay.
Okay. Are you aware of the mental health issues faced by the youth in our community?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, over 30,000 of our youth spend their night on the streets.
What does that have to do with mental health?
Well, it says here, if you look at the correlation between mental
Well,
health...
yeah, I know, but what are you going to do about it?
Well, like it says here, the correlation between mental health...
No, I get it, it's terrible, but what are you going to do about it? What's your plan?
Well, I'm raising awareness.
I think people know about homelessness. The time for raising awareness is over. If the problem hasn't been resolved yet, then I don't think it's ever going to get resolved. Think about it. How many thousands of years have people been homeless, and how many messiahs have come out to help the poor?
What do you really think?
About what?
The homeless.
Yeah, it's bad, but like I said, in reality, I don't think it's going away. Can I go now?
Okay, but before you go, just think, where would you be if you had the same lack of opportunity and support that these people have?
I don't.
Come get your bread, your beautiful, delicious bread. You, sir, would you like to buy some bread?
No,
Wait, have you ever tried brioche?
I don't care. Why are you trying to sell me bread out of the back of your goddamn car?
Have I offended you? Is brioche a faux pas?
Oh, for fuck's sake, just leave me alone.
What about my finest loaf?
What's so good about it?
It's branded.
I'm not buying your damn bread.
Got milk?
Hello?
How long does it take anyone to answer the door?
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Do you?
No, I don't actually. Do you?
It's past 1.
What are you doing waking people up past 1 in the morning?
When will you grow up?
I'm worried for you.
Why?
What responsibilities do you actually have?
I clean the house.
Who even pays the bills then?
Me. What are you looking for?
Matches!
Where'd you put them? So what tidings do you bring?
I'm gonna see a friend at a recital soon. Wanna come?
Sure.
It's today. Sorry for the late notice. It's at 9. I've texted you the address.
No worries. I'll be there.
Good.
Don't you have to go to a recital today?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, on this annoyingly bright evening. Tonight I will perform for you Beethoven's Fleur Elise. It was composed in 1810, but wasn't published until 1867, 40 years after Beethoven's death. And as you can tell from all his pieces, he had no idea what he was doing, because he couldn't hear a fucking thing. So sorry I'm late.
It's okay.
It's not. Enjoy it?
Yeah, this is Patrick, a friend I brought along.
Hello, Paddy. A friend who was brought along.
Shouldn't it be whom?
Whomst I brought along?
No, you're right, it is who.
I think whomst sounds better, though. Well, if Lil's not going to introduce me, I'm George. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, she dragged you along to this, did she?
Yeah, but, you know, I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you've got a little something on your nose.
But you were good.
I guess.
So how long have you been playing?
Since I was 4.
Wow. I thought child labour was illegal.
Not where I'm from.
Where is that?
My place.
We love that.
Is that a boat out there?
Yeah, I think it is.
Hey! Honk your horn!
Why piano? Why piano? I've been playing piano since I was 4. And I fucking hate it. Just cigarettes. I like cigarettes. I like beer. I like it. Illegal gambling. Tickling the ivories. It's not me. All my life, I've been trying to do what's honourable. You know, make my parents proud and all that. I don't know, man. The fucking London Symphony Orchestra.
It's rough.
Yeah.
So your dad wanted you to go see the London Symphony Orchestra?
No, he was in the orchestra.
So that makes you his proxy.
What?
You know,
What?
like he was in the orchestra. He wants you to play piano. It's just the same as him.
I guess.
What's so good about the London Symphony Orchestra anyway?
I don't know. People like him apparently. There's fucking orchestras everywhere. High schools have them. I don't know why anyone would, strive for it. You can't pay that well. What are you saying about the proxy? I think you might be right. My life, my whole life, it's always been do this, do that. Not once has my dad asked me what I want to do.
If I may, don't you think you could just tell them that?
Are you kidding? They kicked me out. They disowned me.
They Sounds like you're scared. I mean, you're a grown adult. You can do whatever you want to do. You don't do what they want you to do if it's not what you want to do.
I've got a plan.
Do you have a plan? Or do you have their plan? Don't fuck it up. It's your life.
Hey guys, look at my drawing.
What happened to you? Didn't you have an interview today?
Nope. Interview Monday.
Today is Monday.
No, it isn't.
It is.
What would you know? You've been gone for 2 days and... Hold on.
Listen to this. If we all followed our hearts, society would cease to function. There are essential jobs, thankless jobs, that are required to be done. Art is the reward for a well-oiled machine.
So,
So, what do you think of it?
what I think you've just said to me is the most basic, easy, and all-round simple way of describing how society functions. You haven't reinvented the wheel. You haven't invented fire. What you've done is a regurgitation of a regurgitation. You, my friend, have buyer's remorse. What on God's green earth did I just read? Think about what people want and give it to them? It is easy to get caught up in your own world. However, when you live so far in your head, it is often difficult to recognize opportunities to take advantage of.
Sounds alright to me. It's some solid advice.
Don't you see what it's saying?
It's advocating that you, the reader, become someone that people can rely on. Therefore, become invaluable to them.
Nah, what it's actually saying, if you read between the lines, is to betray yourself and give up who you are for some strangers.
Aren't you the one that's always talking about treating the consumer with respect?
Not at the expense of self-respect. $60. Is $60 really worth you wasting any more time trying to garner anything from that heaping pile of donkey manure?
Well, you've only read a couple of lines and heard whatever I've told you. How do you know it's that bad?
I don't need to read it all to tell whether it's worth my time.
Sounds like a lazy critique to me.
What does?
Surely you need to understand something fully before you critique it.
I'm not critiquing it.
You're making a value judgment. That sounds like a critique to me.
I don't need to read through this to get to this. The book is stupid.
No, whether or not you feel like I'm wasting my time doesn't change the fact that I feel like my time's been well spent. considering I've read most of this book and you've barely read any. I think I have more evidence to back up my claim than yours.
What are our points again exactly?
Well, you don't think it's worth my time to read the book, and I think it is.
Go ahead, read the book. I just know I'm not wasting my time with it.
I think I should write another book.
Well, yeah, of course you should. I am so proud of you. I would never have thought that someone could write such a book in a few months. And self-publish too.
Stop.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
People love the characters. Best book ever.
I can't believe people actually liked it.
No, they said they love it. Get it right. You're downplaying it.
I'm just grateful that people enjoyed it, I guess. I hope I did enough.
All that matters is that you stood up.
To who?
Doesn't matter. You spoke up. That's the best thing you could have done.
I'm starting to think I'm actually a pretty good writer.
You're not a writer. You're a hero. Ooh, here's one. You've really captured the plight of the... Oh, boring. Too long.
What did it say?
I don't know. It was too long. I scrolled too far down.
Hey.
Excuse me? That's rude.
How?
It just is, okay? How could you stop with the attitude? We were having such a great time until you decide to ruin it.
What did I do?
Oh, hey.
Hey. Doing some cleaning.
Yeah.
New direction.
What?
You know, I assumed the, I assumed your artwork was cathartic cleansing of one's soul.
What are you talking about?
You know, the chants, the breaking the pottery, the lifestyle, the living in your own filth. Like a real catharsis. I felt vicariously cleansed every time I heard a pot shatter.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know, the chants. I'm so confused.
Oh, no, I've just never made anything I like.
So, everything I just said didn't mean anything?
No, you mean to tell me for the past 2 years we've been living together, you thought that me making a mess in my frustration was art?
Well, yeah.
My God, you're strange.
So what is your art?
Making pots, just none of them have been good enough to sell.
How do you pay our bills?
I've been living off a dwindling inheritance. I'm not good at making art. I'm not good with money. I don't have a job. I need one. Stat.
Again, Homeless Hops, an informative look at people living the homeless life. Now, stop me if I'm going in completely the wrong direction here, but what I'm getting from this book and from what you told us earlier is you're concerned the homeless are being driven away from safety, or what you'd call safety in their terrible circumstances, towards homelessness and its increasing prevalence. Is that it?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't think it's right that people should live without a home.
Well, good, we've got that out of the way. Let's find out a little bit about yourself.
Oh, there's not that much to tell.
Well, how long you've been writing?
Oh, well, I was inspired by this specific issue to write, so not very long.
How long did it take to write this book?
Oh, a few months.
A few months? Wow. Well, there you have it. Homeless Hops, a fascinating look at the issue of homelessness, and talking about her debut novel. It was Ellie Baldwin. Thanks, Ellie. Okay, over to you, Bernard. Now, if you're sick and tired of boring old meals that your children complain about, why not make the meals fun? Just eat them. Hops. I mean, what sort of a stupid title is that? Nowhere does she acknowledge the problems that have been faced by the owners of these properties. People in this country seem to think that buildings just fall out of the sky. I tell you what, I don't care one iota for these lazy, greedy, selfish people. You get the thing. People in this country, they're driving me up the fucking wall with their envy and lust for other people's properties. I need a coffee. Get me a coffee.
Right away, sir.
Pathetic. Pathetic.
I heard you the first time.
Where are you going?
Just stretching.
In all this time, haven't you started any new projects?
No, because they're all shit.
What's wrong?
What do you mean?
You just seem a bit flat.
When you have some dickhead ridiculing you all the time, it's hard not to feel a bit shit.
Sorry.
I haven't made anything this year. I've just spent it collating what I do have.
Well, I know the perfect solution.
What? Make more movies?
Precisely.
Why don't you make more movies?
Aren't you the filmmaker? You chose to be a filmmaker. No one is making you be a filmmaker. Just throw something together, enter it into some dumb shit festival, or admit you're not a filmmaker and do something else.
I already tried putting something into a festival. Why are you laughing?
I see. I know why you bought that book.
And why is that?
Pride.
What?
You thought you could use it to comfort and redeem yourself.
What do you mean redeem myself? From what?
Your failure.
It's a bit of baseless speculation there.
I know I'm right.
What are you getting at?
You're lazy and have no real talent.
Wow. You're not even going to try and sugarcoat it, are you?
You want me to lie to you?
No.
I'm confused. Lie? Don't lie? What do you want from me?
Well, I open up to you and you just tell me I'm a failure.
Only trying to help.
Well, next time, don't. Well, next time, don't.
I don't think the actors are...
happy.
Yeah, but there's more to it than that. They're stifled.
Stifled? By what?
By you.
By me?
Yeah, you aren't giving them the freedom on set.
Only so much freedom someone can have in a collaborative project before chaos ensues. I'm bound by responsibilities as well. I've got a lot on my plate.
You need to compromise, now. You're probably going to lose your actors.
Oh.
You need to start taking control of the problems around here.
Well, isn't this your set too? Don't we share the responsibility? Why aren't you taking control of the problem?
I am. I'm here, talking to you, right now, trying to solve this problem. Look, you're being a child.
I don't want to deal with this today.
You don't want to deal with this any day.
Excuse me, hi. Oh, it's you. What, have you come to throw another flyer in the bin?
Aren't you that girl concerned about youth problems and mental health?
Yeah, and homelessness.
You really think I'm in this park for you?
Well, I don't know.
Honestly, the narcissism is palpable. I forgot you existed until now. Who are you? Why are you harassing me? I come to this park to relax and I'm getting delivered a sermon.
I'm not giving you a sermon.
Yes, you are. You're standing in a park preaching about what you believe in. The only thing you need is a milk crate.
So did you see me on TV?
I just told you I forgot you existed. Of course I haven't seen you on TV.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Doesn't matter. I was just talking about my new book.
Oh, you wrote a book. Wrote a book. Must have been good if you got on TV.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't think so?
Well, no, I'm starting to think it wasn't.
Well, I haven't read it, so I can't be sure.
Would you like to read it?
What's it about?
Homeless people.
Cool.
Not as cool as Nick Kershaw's The Riddle, released in 1984 by Universal Island Records.
Come again?
Oh, I just think it's a cool song.
Nick Kershaw, he's shit. What about Status Quo in the Army Now?
That's the only good song.
And it's a banger.
Can't argue with that.
So you wrote a book. Why are you here still handing out flyers and shit?
Oh, man, I don't even know.
Chapter 5. Play. Some say your work-life balance is about making sure your work doesn't interfere with your life. Wrong. The correct way to look at it is this. Work shouldn't interfere with your life, but nor should your life interfere with your work. They should be one and the same. A symbiotic relationship. Finding a sense of value and purpose is what life's all about. We only feel a sense of value and purpose when we work. We can provide for our families when we work. We can protect them when we work. So therefore stands to reason that we should maximize our effectiveness to work. How do we do this? Well, sometimes we need to take breaks. Not too often, we don't want to become slovenly, but just enough to keep the knife sharp and engine running. An excellent example of why we need to work in order to thrive is in nature, where the concept is taken to its extreme. In nature, if animals don't work, they die. If the plants don't consume from the ground and sky, they die. If you don't work and instead expect others to provide for you, you're an affront to the biological reality to work and thrive. If that's how you want to live your life, that's fine. But if you want true success, you need to find the correct balance between work and play.
Hello. Morning.
Lillian, George, this is Ellie. Ellie, George, Lily.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm Patrick.
Yeah, we know you, Patrick.
Yeah, just checking it was a test.
Yes. No. Now they're all good friends. Come on in.
So you've written a book?
Yes.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Am I on drugs? Patrick, your new friend is weird.
No, she isn't.
So, Ellie, what's rejection?
No, I'm a vegetarian.
Okay. So, tell us about yourself.
Why are you here?
Yes, and why are you a vegetarian?
Why do you think she's a vegetarian?
Is it because you're a little bitch?
George!
What?
No, it's just because I don't like the thought of animals suffering for me when it doesn't really need to happen.
So it's not for health reasons or anything?
No.
Yes, this book. I don't know what it's hope or something, right?
Hops.
Hops?
Hops.
Like, what's in beer?
No, like people hopping from place to place.
I see. I mean, I don't.
It's because they're homeless, you idiot. I get it. It's because they hop from place to place. They don't stay in one place. Plus, it's cute.
Wouldn't hope be better? I mean, I'm lost.
Did you know 30,000 of our youth spend the nights on the streets? It's sad.
The book also talks about food waste and how we could feed the whole world with the amount of food we produce, except that people just keep wasting it.
God, that pisses me off.
You should read it and tell me what you think.
Yeah, I might just do that. You want anything to eat?
No.
You sure? There's plenty there.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Ellie, you want something to eat?
Oh no, I'm good, I already ate.
So, Patrick, why have you gathered the troops?
Yes, and why in my house?
Camping trip.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, camping trip.
Yeah.
When are we going?
Everyone free next weekend.
Yeah, sure am.
I'm free.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
This is shit. What's on?
I'm reading your book. Why would you... The TV isn't even on, you dipshit.
Oh, it must be miles away. My book. Where'd you get that?
In your room?
What were you doing in my room?
Getting your book?
Please don't read that. Please don't just barge into my room like that. What the hell is wrong with you? Go get it.
You don't really need that, do you?
Maybe I do. And besides, it's mine.
It belongs to the bin now.
Go get it.
Well, if you really cared about it so much, why don't you go get it?
Fine.
Oh, wait, down in front.
You know, I really feel like you need to get your shit together. Stop goofing off like a child. When's the last time you got out of the house?
I withdrew some cash. You know, I've been squirreling it away.
When's the last time you were actually productive?
I had that job interview. Yeah. I cleaned up.
Clearly. Look, me and the guys are going camping this weekend.
Yeah, I'll come.
What?
Yeah, I'll go.
I wasn't...
This is a whole lot of nothing. Do people actually, truthfully, like camping?
Well, sure. Lots of people do it.
They do, but it's like going to the fridge when it's empty, and then going back 5 minutes later and going, oh yeah, let's pour some olive oil on a bit of toast and call it gourmet. Got to get away. Whose idea was this? This isn't fun. It's a symptom of boredom. Camping. What a waste of time.
I mean, it's not that bad.
No, you don't like camping. Okay? No one likes camping. You just say you do because you're expected to. Whenever someone goes like, oh, let's go camping, it's always expected to be a blanket yes. Like, if someone actually dares to say, oh, no, I don't feel like it, like, you're called a freak. You're like, what's the matter with you? You don't like camping? You don't like nature? What sort of degenerate are you?
And yet here you are. And you don't know that no one likes camping. You're just speaking on behalf of someone else. And I think that's wrong.
But he's right. I hate camping.
Screw this. I'm going to the car. Will help?
Hey Lillian, are you in there?
Yeah.
Oh cool. Dinner's ready.
Right, I'll be out in a moment. So we got the sticks. Now what?
Did no one seriously bring any matches?
I don't know about any of you people, but I came here to fish. Choose your weapon.
I think I chose the wrong weapon.
Good woodsman never blames his axe.
I'm not a woodsman.
Neither am I, I'm a fisherman.
Then why don't you have any bait on your hook?
Wait, you guys are fishing with hooks?
Come to think of it, when have you ever enjoyed fishing?
My whole life. You know, I used to come down to the lakes and fish every weekend with my father. You know, I don't even like fishing. I just like the ambience. Nothing is more aesthetically pleasing than sitting back and doing nothing.
But you're not even sitting back.
It's an expression, George.
Well, I'll see you guys back at camp. I think the problem with people like you, and I'm not having a go at you, but it's something that I see in people that frustrates me. People like you spend so much time and energy in trying to create a perfect world in order to be happy, without realizing that under different circumstances you can still be happy. I truly believe that happiness comes from within, and you shouldn't try to fix things that can't be fixed.
Well, I'm not trying to fix the whole world, Saul. Do you think that I'm that naive? Well, you do, don't you? Yeah, and you are having a go at me. You're like, oh, people like you. Optimists, dreamers.
No, not optimist, pessimist. Right? You dream of a world with no poverty. That dream is only going to hollow you out. You'll see.
So, I should just be content living a comfortable life while other people suffer?
No.
Well, then what?
I don't think I've explained myself very well.
Alright, keep going.
Huh?
Well, you know, I know what it's like when you try and say something and your words come out wrong and, you know, people ridicule you and they tell you dumb things like, oh, stop digging yourself a hole, and they try and pull apart the semantics of your words instead of trying to actually understand what you're saying. I mean, I'm not one of those people.
Look, the way I see it is there will always be poverty, you know, no matter what you do. I have nothing against charity, it's just that I have a problem when people see that the well is full of water and assume that it's a bottomless pit. You know, you can't change the world that way. You've changed nothing in the end, and you've just destroyed yourself.
Well, then what are we supposed to do?
I don't know, but I can tell you this. No one has the answers.
Then why are you trying to prove that I'm wrong?
You are wrong, right? Everyone's wrong. I'm wrong, you're wrong, that tree is wrong. Look at it, it's a tree, it doesn't know nothing.
Well, I guess. Well. Oh, I don't know what I guess. Well, you know, why are you trying to stop what I'm doing?
I'm not. I'm just trying to explain that you're wasting your time trying to help people you'll never meet.
But why?
Look, I'm not saying that you're pessimistic because you think you can change the world. I'm saying you're pessimistic because all you can see is how miserable the world is.
Son, why are you crying so loudly?
Father, I don't know what came over me. I killed Sandra.
You're a man now, son.
You know, I'm starting to think that I didn't even really do anything to help anyone. I mean, yeah, I raised some awareness and I talked about doing things, but so what?
Awareness is important.
Is it? I mean, maybe, but like, how many people have to be made aware of something before something actually gets done, you know?
You're acting kind of down. I don't like it.
What?
I mean, you wrote a book.
Yeah, but like, did it change anything? Did it magically fix the world's problems? Nope.
Well, you're not going to fix everything, but I'm proud that you wrote a book and I want to show you my support.
Really? Thanks. Maybe I should just go out and talk to a homeless person.
I think they'll like that.
Yeah, I think they'd like that too.
Hello, everyone.
Oi, quiet!
Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the debut of my short animation, Obesity on Stilts.
Oh, did you notice snakes shift their skin? It just comes off like that, you know? Just sheds off. And just like go on, just live about their day. Like nothing ever happened. Goes on. Just wants to keep. Doesn't even know. Weird.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah. I just thought people would enjoy it a bit more.
Yeah, okay.
See ya.
Bye. Your shoelaces undone.
I don't know what came over me. I killed Sandra.
We meet again. Time for round two, you little son of a bitch. It's been a year since you came up against me, stood up in the middle of my auditorium, challenged me. Nobody takes the king off his throne.
Shh. Sir, this is a library.
Sorry. So, you guys are here to talk about filmmaking. Wrong. I'm going to talk to you about economics. Global financial crisis, the GFC. You remember that acronym? This is what happens when greedy people get money from greedy banks and take advice from their banker. This guy. You know what you did, you dirty ape? You see, if you take advice from a banker, what are you? Huh? You're an idiot. You see, that's fine. You want to deregulate the banks, that's fine. But don't complain when they fuck it up. 1929, the Great Depression, or as I like to call it, the Big Sad. You see, this is what happens when peasants are allowed to use the stock market with money they don't have. You see, people like to blame the fat cats, but when the fat cats were in charge, everyone was fed. You know why I went to the moon? Competition. cosmic race of he said, she said, those men that walked on the moon, pawns. It was a race between the winners and the losers, the good guys and the bad guys. And the good guys won, or so we thought. I mean, it's not up to me to say what's right or wrong. I'm just an observer. Question?
What does this have to do with successful filmmaking?
Success. Who wants to be successful? Southeast Asia, 1965, the Vietnam War, or as I like to call it, Rumble in the Jungle. You see, America had victory in their hearts, but the South Koreans, they had victory in their hearts.
Don't you mean the North Vietnamese?
That's what I said. The North Vietnamese, they had victory in their hearts. They also had conviction, more than the Americans, and that's why they won. And that's what success is all about, conviction.
Still loitering around this place, I see.
Hey. Turnout was a bit miserable.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a circus, but glad I got one.
I'm not. I was really looking forward to round 2. But the damn fool just withered away.
Like sand through our hands.
Sand? What?
Well, we came here for a reason. Now that reason's gone. It's like a ship adrift in a vast expanse.
I don't want it to end this way.
Hmm?
I've just built him up all this time in my mind as the antithesis to everything that I stand for. But that man's a fool. Which makes me a fool.
Guess that makes me a fool too. Told you that book is worthless.
you.